everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It is January 13th. I always have to cheat because I never know. January 13th, 2026. And I'm coming to you on different time and different day. So today I'm doing an unboxing. I guess it's been about 6 weeks or so. We decided that the Tuesdays that I normally devote to my garden tours, Tomato Tour Tuesday, in the summer or in the winter, obviously I'm not doing any garden tours. So, and I've got so many different unboxings that I like to do. So I wanted to devote Tuesdays to that. In the last several Tuesdays, the holidays have happened and variety of other things. So I'm here today with one. I did do an unboxing for Val's heirloom seeds about a year ago, but she's got these incredible varieties. She's also known as Farmer Val's Backyard, but she recently changed the name to Val's Heirloom Seeds, and she recently got a website. So many of you have been buying from her on Etsy for many years. I think she said she started selling on Etsy in like 2021. Now she's got this beautiful website, and I can't wait to show it to you all. And the varieties that she has, I'm a sucker. For those of you that don't know me, by the way, my name's Lauren, otherwise known as Mrs. Tomato Head. I've been growing for about 30 years. I'm a crazy tomato head, tomato enthusiast, and I really, really love preserving stories of varieties. I love new varieties too, but I love preserving stories and making sure things don't go extinct. And Val is the queen of that. That's when I spoke with her, she said that's what she's passionate about, which is finding long lost varieties and making sure they stay in circulation. So this entire envelope is pretty much full of these kinds of varieties. She may not be familiar to some of you, but I would venture to guess that those of you in my groups, I should say, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap, know about Val Smith. So if you don't know our group, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap, join us on Facebook. And then Val carries a whole bunch of peppers too. Also, Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap. I don't have any peppers in here today, but we'll take a look on her website because she does have a wide array of peppers also. So when I got this, I'm like, I think I need to do another unboxing because her varieties change. And there's one in particular that I'm excited about a lot of them, but there's one in particular I'll talk to you about. Unfortunately, it's sold out now. But I will talk to you about all of these. I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling well tonight. I've been doing well lately, but I have neurological symptoms from time to time that go along with my lupus. And my tremors are pretty bad. When I've got the tremors, my brain is fuzzy. So if I seem out of it, that's why. But oftentimes when I'm talking tomatoes, I can forget about that stuff for a little while. So if I seem a little more loopy than usual, that is why. Make sure you grab yourself a notebook and a pen so you can write down things that you would like to purchase from Val. She's got great prices. She has a sale going on right now, which is 15% off 10 packets or more, which her prices are so good. She offers in a lot of her tomatoes, she offers a choice of, do you want, I think they're all different, but like 8 seeds or 15 seeds. So you can really do this on a budget through Val and get the most unique varieties you can imagine. So let me tell you first how to find her new website, valsheirloomseeds.com. You can also still find her on Etsy, valsheirloomseeds.com. Wait till you take a look at this website. I did not know she was creating a website, and it looks fantastic. For those of you that don't like ordering on Etsy, this is the way to go. So valsheirloomseeds.com. This is live, although it is being recorded for later viewing. I realize the time is late compared to my normal unboxings, which is at right now is 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. I normally do them at 4, but Val couldn't make it until the later time. And so the choice was, do I do it without her or do I push it later? And it was like, no question, have to do it with her. That way she can answer any seed questions you may have, ordering questions or whatever. So hi Val, I think I saw you here somewhere. This is an interactive broadcast. If anything I share you've grown before or you have on your grow list for this year or you must have it, let us know in the comments. I can't get to all the comments, especially with me not feeling well tonight. I don't want to make it too long because I can get kind of chatty. Those of you that watch, I have a Thursday show called Lauren's Tomato Awesome Sauce, and I can get very chatty. I think I'm still going to be chatty, but I would like to keep this on a regular. I don't know what a regular time is for me, but I'm not going to get to all of your comments, but I'll get to as many as I can. Let's see who's here today. Not giving away any prizes tonight either. So for those of you putting in hashtag tomato, save it for my Thursday show. I will be on Thursday. Sherman, of course, was first 5 hours ago. Time to start ordering more seeds than we need and disrupt our grow lists. Always good to hear about new vendors and their varieties. I agree, Sherman. Val, we need to get you to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. We've got Ken Fry who comes, and we've got Sean and Pat from Bounty Hunter Seeds who come and they set up tables. I know it's a bit far for you, but we do a plant swap May 8th in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is halfway in between Jen and I, Jen Joy. And then we do a tomato tasting and seed swap. And we booked it for August 28th. So, Val, we need to get you to come. You would sell a ton of seeds. Who else do we have here? Hey, Deborah. Hello, Lauren, all the crazy addicted tomato heads. Who else do we have? Mayor from afar. Looking forward to hearing about some new varieties. I tell you, it's a rare thing when I see varieties that I just don't recognize. And there's a lot of them in here. A lot. Some I've heard of before and I didn't have. But there's a lot in here that I challenge you to find anybody else that has it. Really, she's just so good at what she does. Hey, Teresa, thanks for being here. Haley, hello, tomato loving friends. Looking forward to this unboxing. I love Val and her shop. Val is in our group, both groups, I should say, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap and Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap. And she really is a really great person. So I like to promote people who are really great people. And Val is one of them. She's passionate about what she does. She told me that she's been growing for only about 8 years. But she took to it so quickly that she wanted to open up a shop back in, how long has it been? I guess 5 years, right, Val? And she's been on Etsy exclusively until now. And now she has this website. Before I go on to more comments, I'm dying to show you what this website looks like if you haven't been there before. I think she just announced it in the group in Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap like yesterday or the day before. Here's the website. Got Val's Heirloom Seeds at the top. It's very, very, very user-friendly. Very user-friendly. And there's so many things I like about it. Lots of great photos. Here's some of her peppers. So when you hover over one of these pictures, it will tell you what the variety is. That's Carbon, Peppa Peach Stripey, Orange Blaze Pepper Seeds, Jasmine Rissy, never heard of that one before. And these are all her own photos. As far as I know, they're all her own photos, which coming from somebody, I do not sell seeds, but I do a lot of reviews from my Instagram and in the group. And taking good photos is not easy, especially when you're growing a lot and you're doing a lot. So Val is she's an expert at this. Look at, you hover over it and then you can click this one. She put this in here, 3 Fat Men Pink, which I think I grew, but under the Italian name, and now I'm forgetting what it was. Trace Gordos, I forget. But so here's an example of one of her listings, 3 Fat Men Pink. Somebody can remember what I forget if it's Italian or Spanish. I think it's Italian. And so up here you've got seed quantity, and you can click on that. Look at this. You can get 10 seeds for $3.99 or 5 seeds for $2. You can click on the one you want, and then look over here. You can click on, she's got details, and you click on that, and she gives you details. This is the pink variant of 3 Fat Men. Oh, I did not grow the pink one. I grew the red one, semi-determinate. And then underneath it, you've got reviews. I did not know. Somebody named John wrote, if you don't hang out in Val's backyard, which was her former name, Farmer Val's backyard, and grab your 2026 seeds, well, I worry about you. Always great service from this shop. I highly recommend. Very cute. And then up here it says buy 10 items, get 15% off your order and free shipping worldwide. Free shipping. So you really can get such unique, rare, hard to find varieties for an excellent price. Free shipping, even overseas. It's just amazing. So we'll dive into some of these in a minute. Hey, Tanya, I'm so thankful for these lives. I'm so glad. I am too. I've already forgotten about how yucky I'm feeling. I'm glad you guys could join. We've got 55 live viewers, which is pretty good for this time. I was telling Val, usually my normal time, the 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which I do on Thursdays, this week I think we got 118 live viewers. That's not counting everybody who watches later. So for this time, which is late, and we don't get a lot of the European viewers, this is excellent. 57 live viewers. Who else do we have? Rowena's here. Hey, Rowena. Happy Tuesday when Lauren decides to give us a live. So I've got so many unboxings that I need to do of vendors whom I've never ordered from until now. Got, who's this one? Oh, I've got Tomaten Welt from Julia. Got that to unwrap. Siskiyou seeds. So I'm going to have Tuesdays going for quite a while from here on out. Miss Penn's Mountain Seeds and Thresh Seeds and Tomato King. And that's just a few of them. So I will keep you guys posted on what's next. But today is Val's Heirloom Seeds. If you're just joining us, make sure you check her website out. It's valsheirloomseeds.com. You can also catch her on her Etsy, but she said her Etsy defaults to the website. One nice thing is the one I want to show you guys that I was super excited about that's unfortunately sold out. You can still view it even though she's sold out. Not all sites do that. Sometimes when it's gone, it's gone. So if I don't log it into my spreadsheet right away, it can be difficult to find information on it. So you can still find it on her Etsy page. Okay. Let's start getting to a couple here. And I'm going to try to show you screen shares here. Okay. Did I already say the groups? Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap and Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap. We also have Gardening Lovers Collective and Swap. And for those of you looking to sign up for our tomato and pepper grow outs for 2026, the deadline is tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't signed up in both pepper and tomato. Get it in after the show here because there's some great categories. In fact, one of them, the tomato I'm excited about is from, well, it's not one of his. I was going to say it's not one of Lee Goodwin's varieties, but he does normally, although not now, sell it at J&L Garden Seeds. Okay, let's get to the first one here. See what I mean about getting chatty? All right, this first one is Angora Orange. So up here, can we see this? Yes, so up here, there's a little magnifying glass. You can search that, and I'm looking for, I'll just put in Angora. Isn't this a beautiful site? Angora orange tomato seeds. Beautiful woolly foliage. Val says this is a really pretty tomato plant, indeterminate fuzzy leaves and fuzzy fruit. And here's what they look like. Angora orange. Let me show you what her seeds look like, because I can often forget to show that, and that's very, very important. By the way, I have grown many things from her over the years. I can speak highly. I never had anything that wasn't true to type or that didn't germinate. Let's see if I can show it nice and close up. Hang on, let me try to get something with a dark background. It may help focus. Yeah, it's not focusing on the right thing. But I will tell you, there's 3 things that I look for in healthy seeds: light, fresh, and fluffy. When they're light colored, and when they're fresh, they've kind of got a little fuzziness to them. Now, if you have darker seeds from anywhere, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not fresh. Some varieties just seem to do that. I saved several varieties this year that were a little bit darker. Doesn't mean they're bad at all. But I'm looking through the entire thing here, and these are all beautiful quality, light, fresh, and fluffy. So she obviously puts a lot of time into saving her seeds. All right, so let's go back. Angora orange. If any of you have grown any of these, please let us know. That's really, really helpful. Hey, blah, blah, Val's seeds are affordable. They are. And free shipping, says Rana, for sure. And I talked about 15% off any order of 10 packets or more. And again, free shipping. You just can't beat it. Heidi. Hey, Heidi. My order is on the way. I guess I'll have to get another one. I think you do. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lauren and fellow tomato heads. Hello. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. You know, I almost canceled tonight because I'm feeling so lousy. Can I tell you, I feel better already. Just sometimes focusing on fun stuff like tomatoes. And that's a reason why we never allow drama in our group, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap, or Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap, because nobody wants to hear it. You know, or you come to my show and you want to escape for a little while. So we never allow drama in the groups. You can count on that. I know not all groups can say that, but we definitely can. All right, so that's Angora Orange. Anybody grown this one before? Iris says, some of my seeds turn darkish after I ferment and clean them. Ugh, so aggravating. I cannot figure out why some do that. Mine do too. Antho seeds would be dark. I'm not positive about that. Can anybody say that with conviction? I'm not positive that antho seeds are darker, but I totally could be wrong. GGB2407, amen. Too much drama around thank you so much for keeping it drama free. You're very welcome. And thank you for, oh, Jules, I did just see who you are from your profile picture. A couple of weeks ago, YouTube started changing everybody's profile name, so I don't know everybody anymore. But it is our pleasure. Kia Tonerud from Norway and Jen Joy, my partner in crime on Tomato Talk Live, first Friday of every month. And we feel very strongly about that. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, not that we want drama, but sometimes it's hard because we want to alert people of perhaps a vendor that's not so great. But the way we deal with that is don't we don't talk about them. Jen and I don't promote them. And if people ask us, privately, we will tell them. But in the group, it's just not what we're about. I started the group to get away from drama that Jen Keen and I were having in another group. So I appreciate those kind words. River Rock Farm, a lot of my orange tomato seeds turned dark. That's interesting. I love TLC. That makes me happy to hear. Where's Val? Val, I saw you were here. I want to get to you. I know I skipped over a whole bunch of. I'm skipping over a lot. Here's Val. Thank you for doing this later for me, Laura, and that's okay. It's my pleasure. Honestly, I think it's a huge benefit to have you here or anybody that I'm doing an unboxing for, because you can answer questions better than I can, that's for sure. And I love you, Val. I just do. Oh, thank you, Akelia. Happy 11th birthday to AOG. What she's talking about is my other group, Attitude of Gratitude with Chronic Pain. Today we celebrated our 11-year birthday. Started it on January 13th, 2015. In a way, it seems like a lot longer ago, but thank you, Akelia. I'm very, very proud of that group and what we offer to people with emotional, physical pain. So thank you for recognizing that. I may just cry. I may just cry. Oh, Janet. Hi, Lauren. This is a new vendor for me. Looking forward to seeing your selections. You are such a tomato enabler. I am, which reminds me of my shirt. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a tomato prepper. I am a grow list disruptor for sure. Just wait. Just wait until you see some of these things that we're going to talk about today. Wait, I saw another name I didn't recognize. Where'd it go? Oh, I know who this is. Rita. Dr. Rita Malhotra. Excited to be here. I vote for evening events sometimes. Good to know. Well, Jen and I always do it for Tomato Talk Live. We're always at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But that's good to know. That is good to know. We definitely, like, our viewership is down when we go later. But that's really good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Perhaps we can alternate a little bit because we want to make everybody happy and get more viewers watching. I just hate to, at this time, we lose some of our European folks, but I'm glad to hear we're getting other people because people work, right? I'm growing those this year. Angora orange, very cool. Can you drop a link to Attitude of Gratitude, please? Got lost in options. Sure, let me grab that quickly. It's amazing. So a couple days ago, I accidentally, oops, wrong one. I accidentally posted, I do a good night post just about every night in AOG, and I accidentally posted it in Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap instead of in the actual group. And it got so much response, and we got a bunch of new members. So that's cool beans. All right, here's the link to AOG. Please know, link should be in the comments now. Please know that you don't have to have any kind of physical condition. We're really about helping with the emotional effects. So if you have trauma or, you know, PTSD or anything like that, I mean, I think pain is pain. Please join us. We don't do like are you in physical pain? Not at all, because we can't change our physical pain, but we can change how we respond to it. We can change the emotional effects that pain gives us. So I would love to have as many of you as possible joining us. Okay, let's get to another one. Next one. I had fun researching this one. This next one is called Nello's Plum. You know, I'm going to just instead of being a tease, I'm just going to get to the one that I'm excited about that J&L Garden Seeds released. It's one of theirs, although it's not bred by Lee Goodwin, but they had it. The only other person I have found who has had it is Val, and it is called Boathouse. And she says, oh, wait, get rid of that. Okay, here it is. Sold out, gang, but worth putting in Seed Seeking Saturday, putting on your list for next year. Boathouse tomato seeds. This is what Val says. Wow, my favorite tomato of the 2025 season. I sat on seeds for this for a handful of years, and now I am sad it took me so long to grow it. This one is from J&L Gardens. Boathouse's big plants set large green striped slicing tomatoes that ripen to dusky purple. Flavor and production are outstanding. Look how great she's got 1,000,000 pictures. This was on my grow list already for this year. And now with Val's review, totally on my grow list. Aren't these outstanding? So sold out for now. I don't know. Anybody else have seeds? I do have seeds. Thank you to Val for that. Trying to collect a lot of J&L Garden seeds. Anybody grown it yet other than Val? Aren't they beautiful? Jeffrey. I'm here. Did y'all know it's only Tuesday? Yeah, we figured that out in the group today, didn't we? It does feel like Thursday. Although Thursday I do my Lauren's Tomato Awesome Sauce show. But this means I get to do 2 shows this week. Hopefully hopefully I'm feeling better by Thursday. Mary. Jeffrey, you made me snort laugh in TLC posting. It's already Thursday. And Missy, I have Boathouse on my 2026 list. And Malachite Jen, hey Malachite Jen, Boathouse looks fantastic. Does it not? How has this escaped my radar until now? Seriously. Val, maybe you can answer this. When might Boathouse seeds be back in stock? Not sure. Is it going to be like next year, next season? I'm not sure, but they look outstanding, don't they? All right. Let us go to another one. So this is on her new website. Nello's Plum. I've heard good things about this. It's am I showing it? Oh, no, I am not. Thank you guys all for being here at this time. I know it can be late for some people, but we're really glad you're here. Nello's Plum tomato seeds. And get this, not only does she have outstanding outside pictures, a pet peeve of mine is when there's no interior pictures. Bam! There it is. There it is. And you can pick either 10 seeds or 5 seeds. I know Bounty Hunter Seeds does that as well, and I appreciate that a lot. $2 for 5 seeds. The bargain. And free shipping, gang. Totally free shipping. Anybody grown Nello's plum yet? As far as Boathouse had it. I did my research. It's supposed to taste outstanding. Maybe Val can answer that from um, her own words. Unfortunately, with J&L Garden Seeds, when they're sold out of something, they don't have it. He's working on that, but you can't find it on there. But it's supposed to taste outstanding. Charlie says it's stunning and just what my husband would want to try. Um, Valerie says, not until I grow it again. LOL. That must be killing you because now everybody wants it. Everybody wants you. Boathouse looks amazing, doesn't it? Pretty's going to be growing Boathouse this year. Nice. I will be too. I'm going to have to try to get Boathouse. Maybe I can swap for it in Carlisle. I have a feeling there will be some plants, some seedlings of Boathouse at Carlisle at our plant swap. So chances are good. First come, first serve. Achilles says, I didn't know this. I got one of the last packs of Boathouse from Val. Somehow I knew that. Maybe you told me. Somehow I knew that. That's a really good feeling, isn't it? It's also a feeling of guilt. Like, oh, shoot, I got one of the last packets. I think it was in the group. I think maybe Val said, like, it was one of the last ones, and then you're like me, Achilles, you snap it right up. Lisa says, I'm excited. House too. Looks so yummy. Why is this escaped us? Well, except for Val, why is this escaped us until now? I don't know. Okay. Nello's plum. Let's see what it says about Nello's plum, or did I already read it? Indeterminate regular leaf Tuscan heirloom. This is a fabulous paste tomato and so delicious. Looks really good. All right, this next one I actually did have seeds for already, but I have not grown it. It's called Be My Baby. Anybody grown it yet? Look at this. Valley's pictures are outstanding. Indeterminate, regular leaf, early, 70 days. Be My Baby's flavor pedigree is impeccable, having been bred from a blend of 3 varieties famous for their exceptional taste: Brandywine, Sun Gold, and Sweet Baby Girl hybrid. That's why this one's special. I knew it was special and I forgot why. Brandywine, Sun Gold, and Sweet Baby Girl. That one I have not grown. Very productive. This plant won't stop until the freeze hits. And she's got all kinds of photos. Very, very nice. Looks very juicy. Lots of seeds and goo. Surely somebody's grown this one before. Hey, Aldous, listening in. Good Tuesday night. Glad you guys could join us. Yeah, we're at 68 live viewers. That's amazing for this time. It's amazing for this time. Where's Carlisle? It's in Pennsylvania. So I'm in New Jersey. Jen is in West Virginia. And a couple years ago, we wanted to start doing events. And I went on some site like Find the Halfway Point or something like that. And Carlisle, Pennsylvania was right in between. And it works out great. We rent a beautiful pavilion at Latort Park. We also picked these particular dates. So May 8th and August 28th because there are always lots of things going on in Carlisle, which actually Akelia clued me into. I'm forgetting which is which, but one of them is an antique show and one of them is a car show, like maybe Corvette show or something like that. It's also not far from Hershey Park. So a lot of our people that come from far away, and there are a lot who come from far away, you can make an entire weekend out of it. There's lots of hotels. Jules, I would freak out if you came. Mary says, Akelia, you snatched it out of my cart. um, Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. Brianna says, I forgot, but I'm here. You forgot you were here? And Sasha's here. Hey, Sasha. Late, but I made it. Glad you made it. We are talking about Val's Heirloom Seeds. That is the new name for her website. This is her website we're looking at. So many of us have ordered from her on Etsy for years, and she's got a website. It's looking pretty sexy, this website, I've got to tell you. Really super easy to navigate. I wanted to show you, before I move on to the next one, I want to show you, so if you go to the home page, you're here, and then up at the top, you've got shop and collections. Click on collections, and then you've got all of these categories. Variegated, and Val has an enormous amount of variegated tomatoes. Also Livingstons. Like, she's got some really great categories. Indeterminates, cherries, dwarfs, determinate, paste tomatoes, micros, sweet peppers, mild peppers. I didn't know there was really much of a difference between sweet and mild, but I'm not that pepper savvy. Interesting. So is mild like a little bit of heat but not much, and sweet's just sweet? I don't know. Hot peppers and flowers. And so again, you can hover over any of these categories, click on it. So fast it pops up. And then all you get are photos. And when you hover over them, they will tell you the name of it. So you don't have to click on it to find out the name, which is kind of a pet peeve. Here's Angora Orange, the one we just showed. Excellent. Excellent. Toad Suck Toad. I grew this one 2 years ago. Got the seeds from Bounty Hunter, which I'm sure you did too. Very rare variety. Nice variety. And again, if you're just joining us, up at the top here, you can choose your quantity of seeds. 10 for $3.99 US dollars, and then 5 seeds. I tend to go with 10 or more so I can trade if I want to. Sometimes you just want for yourself 5, and you want to order more. So 5 seeds for $2. You can't beat that at all. Free shipping worldwide. Buy 10 items, get 15% off your order. So it's a real bargain. This is a green one, right? Toad Suck Toad. Really enjoyed it. Okay, let's go back to some other ones. If any of you have grown these, let us know. Let me skip around a little bit here. Already showed you Boathouse. Thank you, Val, for including Boathouse. It's funny because I found out about it not from your site. I think in my research for J&L Garden Seeds, I saw that, and I'm like, oh my God, I need this tomato. And you can search and search and search, and you're only going to find it at Val's Heirloom Seeds. So, of course, not right now because she's sold out, but so that's totally exciting. All right. Oh, thank you, Terry. You're always so good at this. Thumbs up if you're on YouTube. I would appreciate that. Giving me a thumbs up really does help with viewership and all that other stuff. And I hate saying, like, please give me a thumbs up, but if you can give me a like, that would be great. Um, it really does help. All right, let me get rid of this banner for a little bit. Sasha, I love her seeds. I've ordered from her Etsy shop. She's moving up in the world. She sure is. She sure is. She knows her stuff too. She, yesterday, or maybe it was today, I bumped up. So one of our grow outs is Livingston's heirloom seeds, um, which I know I keep showing this, but there's an old book written by A.W. Livingston, Livingston and the Tomato. Total, what's the word I'm looking for? Influencer in the world of tomatoes from way back when. And so Jen is actually the host for Livingston Tomatoes. And I have this book written by him, everything about, you can tell it's written kind of old fashioned. It's got photos on how to stabilize your plants and all of that. This you can probably find it used somewhere. But what I wanted to say is that Val is such a collector of variegated and Livingston varieties that a couple years ago she offered to put in Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap her list on Livingston tomatoes. Usually Jen and I make them ourselves, but it was so kind of her. And so we have that in the group in our guides section. And thank you, Val, for letting us use that for our group. It's very kind of you. And I did bump it up in case people were looking to possibly sign up for the Livingston Grow Out. Chelsea 227, watching while doing veterinary nursing coursework. Don't want to miss seeing some nice tomatoes. They are nice, aren't they? Oh, here's Valerie. I was able to obtain 19 Livingston varieties with the help of Ken Fry, but had not grown them yet. I will grow them all this year. Wow. That's something to look forward to. Totally something to look forward to. I know I skipped over a lot, but there was one I really wanted to get to, but I was scrolling fast. Um, ah, I don't. It was something from Samantha Schaefer giving you a big thumbs up, Val. You know, they're good friends, so that was very nice of her. Where's the super chat button? What the heck's a super chat button? I'm so not um, not up on these things. I don't know. If there is one, I may not have enough followers to have a super chat button. Oh, is that where you can donate money and stuff? Yeah, I don't think I've got enough for that. But you can watch my shows and bear through the commercials. That gives me a little bit of money. Valerie says, Sam is my bestie. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's get to another tomato. Boathouse, let's see. Oh, this one really stuck out at me because of the name. Let me find it. It's Nightingale, but not Nightingale that you may think it is. It's Nightingale the Robber, which I had never heard of before. Here it is. Nightingale the Robber. See, this is what I'm talking about, gang. Like, she just manages to get these varieties that you can't find elsewhere. So this is Nightingale the Robber. Indeterminate early season pink saladette sized tomatoes. Great flavor. This one originates from Ukraine. And she's got all kinds of pictures, including the interior, which is what it all says to me. You can show me the outside all you want. And yes, it bears importance, but I'd much rather see the inside. And while I don't sell anything, I do take a lot of pictures and for my reviews, because I like to show the inside, the outside. I show them on the scale. I show often the bricks score measuring the sugar content. So I take a lot of pictures, and I know how long it takes. So not only is Val taking the time to sell these things, but she's got all kinds of pictures, a lot of pictures. Nightingale the Robber. And again, she sells either 5 seeds or 10 seeds. You can get 5 seeds for $2 US. And again, buy 10 items to get 15% off your order. That looks and sounds great. Mary, Nightingale the Robber. I ordered those from Val. The sepals are so long they look like spider legs. There's another one like that I featured on my Thursday show last year. It's I just had it and I lost it. Renegade Spider, I think. I got from Garden Horde. And that's got these massive sepals on it. Oh, okay. Mary, that's funny. Oh, geez, never mind. It's the Renegade Spider ones. That's okay. And Denise says, totally agree. I need to see the interior. Okay, next one. This one I did have seeds for, but I have not grown it yet. It may make my list for this year. Probably not. I got these seeds from Miche's Tomatenwelt from Germany, I think. It's called Green Velvet. How has Lauren not grown green velvet? I don't know. If you don't know, I am a sucker for green when ripe tomatoes. I love them. It's impossible to say I love all of them because I don't, but a lot of them, I love the flavor profile. In fact, I did I'm doing blog posts for Jeffrey Rainmaker at his website, Secret Seed Cartel. And I need to get another article out, Jeffrey, don't I? And my very first one was called It's Not Easy Being Green. And it's all about what makes green when ripe tomatoes, many, not all, have the flavor profile it has. It's got good sweetness and tanginess. And I just find them for years and years and years. I love Malachite box. It was beaten out this year by Malapine, which I know I've given so many seeds out to you guys. But it looks similar to this. It's got like a amber look when they're ripe, and green when ripe. Don't knock them until you've tried them. Details. Click on the details. It says indeterminate, medium, large slicers. GWR, which stands for green when ripe fruits, will develop a distinct amber blush when fully ripe. Flavor is very good, juicy, moderately sweet. Bam! Look at that beauty. Look at that. So that is green velvet. Gorgeous. Looks a lot like Malachite box when it's ripe. The color. Not all green when ripe turn that amber color when ripe, but that one does. Verde de las Landas does, and Malapine definitely does. But the Green Heart of Sophia this past year does not. Angway Ias's uh, not Lost Marbles. Green Moon Ripe Cherry. I grew it and loved the heck out of it. What the heck is it? My brain's just not working. Starts with an A. Amazing Grapes. Amazing Grapes. Delicious. But that is a bright green too. So sometimes you have to give it a squeeze. But Green Velvet looks like green velvet. Has anybody grown green velvet yet? Deborah says, I have green velvet, but not grown it yet. Yeah, same with me. It was on my grow list for last year, and I took it off for some reason. Probably because right at the end, when I'm finalizing my grow list, I find other things that come in from some breeder friends or friends, and I'm like, I've got to grow these. I just do. Pretty says GWR are my fave. My goal is to grow as many GWR as I can. You and me both. You and me both. Yes, it was Amazing Grapes. Thank you very much. And I have not grown Green Weaver or Green Weaver. That would be a good name though. Dream Weaver. Have not. All right, let's find another one. Got that already. Oh, this one was intriguing to me too. There's one that I've been dying to get my hands on called Korean Planter. It's a tomato that looks very similar to Green Velvet here. This is not it, but it's called Korean Love. So let's find that baby. There it is. Look how beautiful these are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the amount of pictures she takes from every different angle. And here's the interior. My fave. Details. A variety whose origin is unknown. Large, round, and flattened beefsteaks with discreet ribbing at the shoulders. Juicy flesh with a mild, sweet flavor. Very good productivity. Mid-season, indeterminate. I hate when you can't find origin, don't you? Can't stand it. And it happens a lot. But this looks fantastic. Korean Love. Again, she offers it 10 seeds or 5 seeds. It is in stock. So far, everything except for Boathouse is in stock. Korean Love. Anybody grown Korean Love before? Oh, Evelina, of course. Such a wonderfully delicious tomato. I can always count on Evil. You're up late. Can always count on Evelina to give us a rundown of some of the varieties that not a lot of people have grown. She's grown everything. Wonderfully delicious tomato. Okay, I think this is moving on to my grow list. Totally. Last year I grew a lot. Most were good. Trying to think if there's ever been a green one ripe that I don't like. Some are just outstanding. Some are good, not great. Is there anything that I found were yucky? I don't think so. Somebody can possibly remind me of a review I did. Korean Love. Let's see what it says. Oh, no, we already said that. All right, Korean Love. Here's another one that's intriguing. How much time we have? All right, we're on an hour. I don't want to go too much longer, even though I do, because this is such fun. And I'm feeling so much better just talking to you guys. It's called Texas, Kansas. Look how fast this site is. Val, I don't know who you're using and what, I'm forgetting the word for it, what platform you're using for your website, but it's nice and fast. Texas, Kansas marketer tomato. Look at this. I love how red it is in the center. A lot of times things are nice and red on the exterior, and then you get the interior, and they're just anemic looking. That's a total turnoff. I also, I love when people wait until, this is going to sound a little bitchy, but waiting until something's fully ripe before taking a picture of it, especially the interior. I see it so often, and it really, like, it can sway me away from a tomato. Just wait until it's ripe. Some of them are a little lighter on the inside to begin with, but I'm telling you, I can guarantee you'll sell more if you just wait until it's fully ripe. Texas, Kansas marketer. Indeterminate regular leaf, heavy producer of medium large red slicers, no blemishes. This is your perfect round red tomato. Who's grown it? And Val, obviously you've grown these things. If you want to put more information in when I showcase it, please feel free. Love the name. I mean, can you guys believe these interesting varieties she carries? It's really wonderful. All right, let's get to some more comments here. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere, which is a real bummer. Hopefully it's just a fluke and that tomorrow I'm better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Really? It's the Etsy platform. Interesting. And good to know. So what she's referring to is she still has the shop on Etsy, but she's having it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Val, she has it bounce to her brand new website, which is Val's heirloomseeds.com. You know, actually, now that you say it, I did wonder because I noticed somewhere down at the bottom it says powered by Etsy. And I was like, huh. Well, it's a beautiful website, let me tell you. Beautiful website. Okay. Anybody grown Texas, Kansas marketer tomato? Mozark is such a fun one. Funny you say that. I've just gotten my hands on one, not Mozark, but on seeds that has Mozark in the parentage from 1950 something. I've been looking for it for a while. Got it from the National Grin, which made me grin. So super excited. I think it's Mozark. I'm almost positive it's Mozark. Val says, I got Texas, Kansas marketer from Sandhill Preservation. That was a good one too. Interesting. Hey, Eva. I'm so late. Sorry. Hello, tomato heads. Hello to you. That's okay. We're not going to go too much longer, but I wanted to give you a taste of some of the things that she offers. I'm choosing some of the funky names. Let's do this one. Well, since we were just talking about Mozark, Mozart, Mozark. Let's talk about that one because that was included too. Mozark. Very rare. Very rare. You've got me sold. Determinate regular leaf, medium, bright red globe, shaped medium slicers. Great flavor. This one has some cool history. I was lucky enough to come across seeds for this tomato. It is a stabilized cross of Earliana, Break O'Day, Bison, and Greater Baltimore. It was adapted to the Midwestern heat. It was released in 1958 and has been long discontinued. It's a University of Missouri variety. Funny, the one that I got is also from University of Missouri. Used in producing several popular hybrids in Missouri back in the 1960s. All are discontinued now. Don't think all of them are. I'll divulge when I can. If you are a tomato seed collector or like growing lost heirlooms, this one is for you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link to this right in the comments. All right, so that's the direct link to Mozark. Very rare, everybody. Get them while it's hot. I said this on my Thursday show last week with some of the varieties at JNL, and they were snapped up right away. Let's see. Oh, here's another one that I had never heard of before. It's called Scarlet Night. I like it because I live in New Jersey, and even though I'm not a Rutgers fan, that is our state university, and their mascot is the Scarlet Knight. Now, granted, my son went to Penn State, and their rivals are Rutgers Scarlet Knights, so I don't particularly like them, but I like growing stuff relating to New Jersey, whether or not this is from New Jersey or not. Indeterminate, regular leaf, medium large, pleated, deep pink beefsteak tomatoes, nice balanced flavor. Scarlet Night. Let's see the interior on this. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can tell from the white, it's got a little bit of a deep stem, but you can tell that from this picture too. But forget it. Look around it. Look how red that is. Excellent. Scarlet Night. Anybody grown Scarlet Night? I have seeds for these, but I have not grown them yet. Me neither. I have Mozark too. Think we're going to see a lot of that this year. All right, let's pick a few more and then we'll end it for today. This one sounds pretty. Purple Sunrise Cream. Purple Sunrise Cream. Looks a little similar to, what's that one that everybody loves? That starts with an S. I know it starts with an S. Sart Roloise, or however you pronounce it. Click on the details. I mean, this site is so easy to use. Click on details. There it is. Indeterminate regular leaf. Wow, what a stunner. White flesh with a beautiful antho striping that bleeds down and makes this one really gorgeous. Nice, soft flavor. And reviews. Rana Turner, right here. Thank you so much. The seeds are great. And the other two are from just Val as a whole for a vendor. Lydia, who I assume is Lydia Stafford, I've been buying from this vendor, very happy. And Missy, we know a Missy, one of my favorite places for tomato seeds. Seeds are well packed and looked great. Been shopping here for several seasons, highly recommend. I recognize some of these names. Let's take a look at the inside. Oh, that's something special, for sure. Let's see. I've gotten to a lot of them. Let's try this one. If you're just joining us, if you haven't seen the seed packets, first of all, she ships for free worldwide. Right now, for another, I guess it's another 6 days or so. Val, I don't know if you have a date in mind, but right now she's having that if you buy 10 packs you get 15% off your order. Shoot, where'd it go? Oh, I want to get to that one too. I want to get to all of them. Oh, I want to get to that one too. Okay, totally lost track of where I was going to go. All right, let's go to this one. Oh, no, I know what it was. Again, look at this. So I've got 3 pictures here, right? All I have to do is hover over them, and underneath it shows the varieties. I saw somebody in the chat before we went live ask if this was Sweet Marbles. It's the same as Angwei Es. His Lost Marbles. It is not. It is not. That's Lost Marbles. This is, well, let's look at that one. Sweet Marbles. This one came all the way from Australia, she says. I have a wonderful friend there who obtained the seeds from me and mailed them to me. Not available in the US. Very early 60 days. Small red cherry tomatoes. Sweet flavor, indeterminate, regular leaf. All right. I think what I just read is going to make people want to buy. So I'm going to put the direct link for it in the comments. Sweet Marbles. Okay. Oh, Deborah, this is a good point. I could never order from her Etsy shop. I thought she found a way around that, no? But now obviously you can. I think she was able to get around it, but I could be wrong. So that's Sweet Marbles, which looks and sounds terrific. But let's go back to where I was going. HR Woolly Currant. Look at these little babies. This is really a really cool tomato created by HR Seeds. I did not know that. Angora like fuzzy leaves and fuzzy skin fruit, loaded up all season long. And she's got a great description here. Here's the Heirloom Reviews Woolly Currant tomato. Tomato originates from our gardens here in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. This is from HR Seeds, by the way. This is a first of its kind. My parents live in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact. First woolly currant tomato is a cross of 2 different cultivars, 2 different Solanum cultivars, Galapagos, and the other one's unknown. It's an F2 and still throwing out different phenotypes, so make sure to plant all your seeds. Very unique, has exotic citrus flavor and a sweetness of a cherry tomato. Plants can get up to 4 feet tall and are very bushy and woolly and seem to be dwarf-like. It's also a pretty heavy producer. Fruits are around half an inch, orange and very woolly. Keep in mind, we did not make this cross. It just happened. It is also not the conventional woolly genetics. The wool on this tomato is from the wild Galapagos, wild minor hairy form tomato. So that's very unique. Is there an inside picture? There sure is. There it is. HR Woolly Currant. I'm going to put the direct link to that in there too. Val, I have a feeling you're going to be getting some orders. Just have a feeling. Okay, just put the link in there. All right. There are a couple, 1 or 2 more I wanted to get to. I want to get to this one. Oh, funny. We were just talking about Renegade Spider, and here it is. That's the one with the long sepals, isn't it? Almost positive. When I did an unboxing for Garden Horde last year, Um, that was a big deal with that one. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Well, let's take a look. Let's see. Renegade Spider. Yep, originate from Garden Horde. That's so funny. This is a wonderful cherry tomato. Extra long sepals make them look like loads of spider clusters. So productive, and the flavor is wonderful, she says. Look at these. How cool is that? I remember, I think I had it on my grow list last year because it was so unique and I knocked it off. Maybe I can try putting it on this year. Will it make it on? Probably not, but boy, your pictures make it look so lots of seeds and goo. I just love that. All right, let's do one more. You know it's late when my automated grow light just went off. What time is it? 8 o'clock. It's not too late. Um, all right. Maybe we do two more because they just sound cool. If you're just joining us, this is Val's Heirloom Seeds. Here is the website. Have it scrolling at the bottom, valsheirloomseeds.com. She ships worldwide. Right now, you get 15% off if you order 10 or more seed packets. So you can't, and her prices are insane in a good way. And you can choose between 10 seeds and 5 seeds. So if you're on a budget or you only want 5 seeds just for yourself, you have that option, which I think is a great option. All right. Here it is. Veni, vidi, vici. Vici, which is a saying in Italian, which is live life, live the good life. Somebody correct me on that. It's something like that. This is one of my new favorites, she says. The flavor is unbelievable. Indeterminate, early season, old variety originating from Italy, small, red, and round fruit of the saladette type. Oh, really? I'm glad you said that because to me they looked smaller. But you can see there's two bigger than the others. Let's look at the interior. Yummy. Indeterminate regular leaf. Wonderful. Veni, vidi, vici. Somebody correct me on my Veni, vidi, vici. Oh, okay. Deborah Henderson was my Australian hero. Very, very nice. I had a not an Australian hero, but a New Zealand hero who gave me seeds for Henry Harrington's bush cherry, which is a micro dwarf that many of us now have grown to love. Those seeds could not be found in the United States or anywhere else other than New Zealand. So she's my New Zealand hero, and actually Deborah was my hero too. And not just me, but many of us with Big Malacca. That was an Australian variety only, and she sent some to me and some others, and that was this glorious big tomato last year, really, really big, and it was only sold in Australia by one vendor. So yeah, Deborah, you are quite the hero, aren't you? Okay, was that it? I think that was it. Well, one more. One more because I like the name of it. Purple Sunrise Cream. Did we do this one already? Oh, I think I did. Yep, this we just talked about it. That's how my brain's not working. Okay, so that is it for tonight. Again, valsheirloomseeds.com. Not only does she have the most unique varieties, Her prices are reasonable, free shipping, 15% off with 10 or more, which should not be a problem to have. Her seeds look great. Not the private note. Her seeds are light, fresh, and fluffy. And she still has the Etsy shop, but she now has the website, which is powered by Etsy. And it is lightning fast and super, super easy to use. So thank you, Val, for being you and for being a vendor that so many of us love and trust. It's nice to talk today about some of your new to the shop varieties. And I always love giving you a promo for sure. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate you taking the time to share my shop. Anybody have any questions for Valerie? It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. She did not ask me to, just for the record. She did not ask me to. This was my idea. I came, I saw, I conquered. It's Latin. So I was really wrong. But thank you. Sort of knew that, sort of different, sort of didn't. I came, I saw, I conquered. I like live, laugh, love better, but let's be correct here. Live, laugh, love. I mean, I came, I saw, I conquered. All right, everybody. Thank you. Next week, next Tuesday at my regular time, I will have another one. Not sure which one yet. But thank you for tuning in. We were up to almost 70 live viewers, which is great for this time and not having most of our European viewers that we normally get. So check it out. Leslie, thanks everyone. Have a great night, everyone. You guys too. And I will see you on Thursday for Lauren's Tomato Awesome Sauce, where I'll be showcasing 10-ish varieties each week. And don't forget, in both Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap, Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap, we're doing grow outs this year. It's going to be better than ever. Sign-ups and tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So now is your opportunity to get your varieties in, and hope to see you there. And thank you for our helpers who are helping out with that. I came, I saw, I conquered. Check out Val's Heirloom Seeds. Check out her new website. And thanks for tuning in. Bye, everybody. Hope you have a good night. I'll see you hopefully on Thursday. Please get your gratitude on and go grow tomatoes and go check out Val's Heirloom Seeds. Bye, everybody.